Come in.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you for coming here. I have a conversation with you, and we won't take a long time.
Yeah, I don't want this to take so long. I got a lot of stuff going on today.
You know, do you remember you gave us advice about our project?
Yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah, and I think it's not a good project.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't think my advice is good?
Yeah. Actually, I think it's good at that time, and I think it is good to go, but it goes wrong.
What do you mean it goes wrong? Everything I gave you was perfectly cleared and laid out. There was no issues at all with it.
Yeah, we tried everything, every step you applied, but it goes wrong. And actually, do you remember?
No, I don't understand this. You guys obviously don't know what you're doing. I gave you detailed instructions, down to the T of what you had to do. It was so simple a monkey could do it.
Yeah, my teammates and I watched all of your details and steps carefully, and we just
Obviously not, you didn't. I don't understand. What you're telling me makes zero sense at all.
Actually, we followed it at all, but it goes wrong. And do you remember at that time I give you some advice about I have some disagreements about your advice, and you think it's okay?
Yeah, I think my advice that I give you is perfectly fine. You know, I've been here for 15 years. I'm one of the most experienced people here. I know exactly what's going on. Now, if there's an issue with it, you need to come and tell me. But I don't believe there's anything wrong with it.
Yep. Actually, I want to say, the first thing I want to say is that I know you have provided many useful advices before, and I really appreciate that. And thank you for your help. We have many successful projects, but this time it really goes wrong, and sometimes it's really confused that when I have some disagreements with you, and you will be heavily offended, and you don't want to talk to me about.
Yeah, because I don't understand what the issue is here. You're telling me you don't understand, but yet everything that I lay out for you is perfectly down to the letter. Now, either you guys can't read, or I don't know what the issue is here, but everything I'm giving you is exactly what I've given your predecessors.
Yeah, actually, here's the same issues about this thing, because I know you have a much longer experience in this area than me, and I really respect you. But there are many people in my teammates. They are new guys. They are just graduate students, just graduate from the college. So sometimes they can't really understand what you mean, even if you think this step is really the details are really easy to understand. But
well, why don't you teach them? Isn't it your job to make sure that these guys know what they're doing? It's not my job to come in here and make sure all the guys from school come in, they know what they're doing. They're your team. You should be able to take care of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach them in some area, but sometimes this area, I'm not. Actually, I'm compared with you. I'm a newcomer too, but there are some extra things. We learn things in the college, but in the knowledge we get in the universities, sometimes they are not matched the situations in the actual life. So sometimes I can't understand the situation. So for some cases, if they have problems, I can't solve them. I just let them to ask advice, but maybe they find someone, but they can't do it. I've tried, but I don't know how to. So this problem, you mean every time I ask you some questions, and sometimes you are not patient. So I have to come. This conversation I call today is that I want to talk with you about the attitude when we are talking about.
Yeah, I really just don't get it here. So you're telling me you don't know how to do your job then? Because all I can do here is I give you the advice, whether you take it or you don't take it. It's not my problem you don't like it. I mean, I'm telling you guys how to do everything down to the letter. I just don't understand how it's my problem here that you guys can't figure it out.
Yeah, but every step and the result based on your advice went wrong several times. So I think maybe we have some disagreements, and maybe my teammates found some mistakes.
You finding mistakes with my work?
Actually, the fact is that
Did you just laugh at me?
the result went wrong. No.
What do you mean it went wrong? There was no way it would have went wrong.
I think but the fact is it went wrong. We followed every step of your advice. I don't know.
I don't understand this. I can't get my head around this. It makes no sense to me. You guys are down there playing on the floor. You have no idea what you're doing.
Actually, I think my teammates know what they're doing. They just got some mistakes and they found mistakes, but they don't dare to talk to you about the mistakes because the attitude and
What's wrong with my attitude? I'm a go-getter, I get it done. I get the job done when it needs to be done.
yeah, but your attitude when something goes wrong, you will be impatient and you don't want to talk about these things.
Well, what's there to talk about?
I think the thing you know we have common goals about our company. We want to finish our project, right? So I think maybe it's our team goal, right? So maybe if everything goes wrong, we should find out what to do with it, how to solve the problem. We not just don't want to talk about disagreements, just stick on what you have provided before. We can have a conversation about how to make it better and to find out what is wrong in the former advices because I think there's no offense to you, but I think
Well, I'm taking a lot of offense right now. I really am. I mean, you don't like my advice? Why? I'm just not gonna give it anymore then.
yeah I don't mean that I don't like your advice because just like I said before, you have provided many useful and significant advices, but sometimes everyone can make some mistakes. So I think next time when something goes wrong and we have some disagreements, we can communicate much more patient.
What type of communication do you want? You want me to send you an email every time we do a project? That's too much work for me. That's not my job.
Yeah, I think next time we will have disagreements, I will just send you an email to ask you when do you have free time and we can.
Well, I'm a very busy person. I have a lot of responsibilities here at this company. And I've been working very hard the past few years. I'm getting ready, I want to retire soon. I don't have time for people to make me look bad.
But I think we all work for this company, and I think the company's bosses, they want every project to be successful, and I think I really appreciate your help. But I think with your help, with more help and more effective communication, we can do our project much better.
Well, I mean, the only thing I can tell you is I can try to sit down and talk with you guys a little bit more, but I'm not going to sit down and walk you through every single step.
Yeah, I think that's enough. I will talk to my teammates and try to summarize the disagreements or the other things we need your help, and we won't take a long time to communicate with you for each project. So is that fine with you?
Yeah, I can see, if you do that, you can bring all your questions at one time and we can just knock this out. I'll go ahead and meet with you guys, make sure that you understand these questions. And as things come up, you can go ahead and ask some more questions. But again, I don't want to have to be holding your hand the entire time.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Alright, yeah, well that's not an issue. I'll go ahead and try to do that then.
Yeah, okay. So thank you for coming here.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, see you.
See ya.